So, listeners, you're thinking about your place in your professional world, and you're thinking about, how do I even do this? How do I even start to think about owning my power, or thinking about power, or questioning power, or just feeling empowered? And I get it. I totally get it. But try something. Be a little bit more curious. If you receive an answer that doesn't sit right, ask questions. Try to understand why. If you understand why, then you can figure out how to do it differently next time. Another way is, when you enter into a conversation, don't make assumptions. Remember that that's a person on the other side, and that person is trying to figure their own stuff out. They're probably not trying to hurt you or mess up your job or your career or your project or your team. So be empathetic. And again, be curious. You never know what you're going to find out. And slowly starting to put yourself into those situations where you want to know more about a situation, about a person, you'll start to understand the boundary lines. You'll start to be able to define your own boundary lines. And you'll start to learn more about the space that you are already taking up. And before you know it, you're going to be looking around and you're going to be just feeling a little bit more confident because you understand things a little bit differently. You've built relationships that aren't based in trying to achieve something. It's just based in an understanding that you're both trying to figure this out too. And it'll take time and it'll be a slow crawl. But just keep asking why. See what happens when you ask why. And sometimes those answers are going to suck. And then you may start asking yourself, why am I here? What's the point? What am I doing? And that's okay too. Because through that, you're starting to define your own boundaries and you're starting to define your values. And that's empowering.